The freedom of speech and expression have been shown by many people. Here are just a few examples. While doing research, I found a Supreme Court case called Texas versus Johnson. Johnson engaged in a political protest outside the 1984 Republican National Convention in Dallas, Texas. When the protest was finished, Johnson began to set an American flag on fire, which was against the law to burn either the state or national flag. According to www.anarchytv.com, Johnson was then convicted of this crime, in which he appealed, saying that the law was violating his freedom of speech and rights. The Supreme Court was in favor of Johnson's case. Johnson won the appeal because the Texas law violated the First Amendment because they prosecuted Johnson directly based off of his expressions and feelings. Another issue that I found when doing research was a Supreme Court case in 1943 that involved the West Virginia State Board of Education and the fact that they implemented a law requiring that students have to salute the USA flag and also recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Many students and parents that attended the school didn't agree with this law because it is against their religion to swear to anyone but God. I believe they were members of the Jehovah's Witnesses, therefore they cannot recite the Pledge of Allegiance. In the end of the Supreme Court ruled in favor of the students and their parents because the Board of Education at West Virginia violated the right of free expression stated in the First Amendment. While researching this website, www.thefirsamendmentcenter.org, the Supreme Court favored the students because they explained that educating young students and expressing that their freedom of rights is important. They went on to explain that the students had that right to not say something or practice something they didn't want to, in this case, the Pledge of Allegiance. One last issue that I found that involved the freedom of speech was a court case involving a school district and a school newspaper in a high school in Missouri. According to www.anarchytv.com, the school newspaper was trying to publish a couple of articles which stated names of people that were pregnant and also students of divorced parents. The school's principal censored both articles from the newspaper, and as you would guess, the newspaper editors were not very happy and decided to sue. The Supreme Court decided to rule in the school district's favor because they came to determine that the high school newspaper was a school-sponsored activity, and according to the court, in any circumstances where the school sponsors something, they have the right to censor anything that they may view as prejudiced, biased, poorly written, or anything not suitable for immature audiences. The Hazelwood High School newspaper does involve themselves in other non-school sponsored activities, which the court said the freedom of speech is given more leniencies.